Remember the opposing team is just our own. You know how I do it. You're fine. You've been
Please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Go Nemo, go.
That is as orange gets. Keep them out of the light and we'll be all right.
All right, welcome everyone here to Cavalier Field. Andy O'Hara with me here tonight is Tyler Ames and Caden Hummich on our camera. Orion Limler, the Hall of Famer, and of course Kenny Barnhart up here running the controls as we're live on YouTube in the IHSAA Champions Network as these two Hoosier North teams get ready to collide here tonight. Culver, you kind of see them maybe not have a win on the season, but watching film on these guys, Tyler, you played against these guys. This is a tough group. They've been part of that Mike Zahner tree, and now they got a different coach this season in Austin Faust. He was coached up at John Glenn, but yet these guys are physical. They move the ball. You got to be on point and be watching here as if you're a linebacker here tonight.
Yes, they've always been physical. They've always been a tough team to take down. They've been it's usually a run, and then they'll sneak in a little pass, and they'll get some good yardage from it. So defensive side for the Trojans, they're going to have to be prepared and not just have all guys running to the ball and not know where it's going because it could go up in the air at any time.
And then you look at Triton, you get Cole Shively back tonight. He was out for a week, but yet he's back tonight. This offense takes a whole different level of it just goes to a different gear. But last week we saw Gage Riffle fill in a very big spot. Yes. He had a rifle. Tonight he's going to see some reps at wide receiver and defensive back out there. But yeah, if you're this group here tonight, you had some injuries here here and there, but yet these guys are tough. The next man up mentality, the depth of this Triton team has been amazing to see this season.
They're going to have to persevere through that one. I'm really proud of Gage. Last week he stepped up to the plate and he really knocked it out of the ballpark. Playing quarterback as a freshman and getting your first start against Bremen is not easy at all. So he did pretty good, I think.
And then, like you said, but like I said, this Culver team, what I like about it, I mean, you're going to see Jonas McEwen out there, Binion, Kindernay also well. But another guy, Jack Rogers, just one to keep an eye. Dude's got speed all over the place. These guys can move the ball, but that offensive line is going to be very tough up front for them as well.
Yes, yes, I think so indeed.
And they've kind of had a tough start. You kind of look where you kind of seen. I mean, right out of the gate, you faced North Judson, a team that won sectional, that went very, very far. I mean, they played each other in the sectional championship. This Culver team, yes, they lost a lot of seniors, but yet the foundation's there with what you have with Coach Zahner the last several years, and now you got with Coach Faust in there. They replenished with the guys, but yet they may have a smaller group to pull from, but yet this is a tough group. Yeah,
still athletes on the field, and they still can go head-to-head with anyone, I think, in the conference. So this should be a good matchup tonight.
And if you're Triton, last time, they came against a team that didn't quite have a winning record in Caston. Triton let off the gas there in the second half, and Caston was starting to kind of creep their way back in the ball game. This is a Culver team. If you get a lead, you've got to continue to keep your foot on the gas because they were going to make you work from start to finish.
Yeah, it's going to be a pound for pound tonight. Those linemen are going to be hitting at the front lines. They're going to be running the ball hard, so we need to hit them in the middle and be prepared for that pass, like I said.
So starting out there tonight, we'll start with the host Cavaliers in their offense. Jonas McEwen in the quarterback spot with Binion and Kindernay, and the running back in the H-back spot, the three wide receivers in McEwen, Caleb McEwen, Ryan Beam, and Jack Rogers, and the offensive line of Carrington, Zorich, Caudell, Vela, and Martin. Triton's offense, Cole Shiley, man in the man under middle. Benny Prater in the fullback spot with Jaden Overmeyer in the tailback. Ben McFarland and Dante Workman are the two, Ben McFarland and the wingback, Dante Workman and the wide receiver, and Javen May in the tight end position. Pierce Brookins, man in the middle, with Kendrick Jones, Eastside Limon, the two guard spots, and Brady Shue and Zach Rinsberger, the two tackles.
And as you look right now, Evan is actually playing tonight.
Yep, Evan Renforth back up there after a car accident after the first week. It's good to see him back. Yes. I talked to him last week after that Bremen game. He was telling me in the parking lot, he goes, dude, I want to play. He goes, I want to be back.
Yeah.
He goes, I want to play. And that kid, being a senior, he's getting this opportunity. We may get to see him tonight.
Yep, I hung out with him at the Blueberry, and that's all we really talked about was him getting back on the field. So I'm really happy and excited for him that he's back out there because I know how it feels to be taken off that field, and it doesn't feel good at all.
On the defensive side out there for the host Cavaliers, we're going to have Caudell, Vela, Carrington, and Binion on the front line with Zorich, Rogers, Kindernay, and Caleb McEwen, the four linebackers, with Hayden Parker, Jonas McEwen, and Tony Summers, the three defensive backs. And for the Triton front line, Javen May and Esai Limler are the two ends, with Alex Brown and Tucker Worsham, the two men in the middle. Stetzel, Reynolds, Overmeyer, and Hensley, the four linebackers, with Shively in the single high safety, with Dante Workman and Gage Riffle at the two cornerback spots. But you look at these teams, I mean, we're in for a battle. I mean, it's a great night for football. The Culver want to thank them again for their hospitality up here, Kenny. I mean, we walked right up here. I mean, it was good from the start.
Yeah, they just, here you go, plug in here, get hooked up, and they let us even hook in. So our scoreboard should work really good tonight. So yeah, excellent setup here for tonight.
As always, I mean, their hospitality here is awesome as a broadcaster to come visit. Coach, Mr. Zahner and Mr. Barrett.
Yep.
And everybody up here in the press box, everybody's always great when we come here.
Yep.
I've always admired their offense. Even when I was playing them, I'm like, I love that wishbone, because when you see that, it's going to be a tough night because it's going to be hitting and just that's all you're going to do is be all night. You have to watch the hold because they're really sneaky with it. They can pull off good plays and then they'll just pass it out of nowhere.
I'm going to go back even further. So that year after Triton won that sectional championship, you had that group of guys that they had down there. I mean,
yeah, they were.
Them boys, I'm telling you what, if you loved hard-hitting, good, solid football, that game, that Culver team, that second season of that 2019 season was a very solid team. I like that team a lot.
I remember that team. It wasn't. Those were insane times back then with that 2018 sectional championship group from Triton and then the Culver Cavaliers. It was a good game.
All right, so Cole Shively to kick.
The first half.
And back deep to return as they get set. Should be Ryan Beam and Jack Rogers. Oh, excuse me, they changed it up. For number 42, Ethan Binion and Jack Rogers, the two back deep to return.
And watch Jack Rogers. He's really good.
And
He's
Triton really
aggressive runner.
And Triton has really struggled in the special teams department to start off this season. They're going to be on point here tonight because there's a lot of speed on the field tonight.
Especially with this front line, if they can get some good blocks off the start, then he can get a pretty good, decent return. So we need our guys to get down there pretty quick.
Shively now gets set. And he'll send it down. It's a high kick. It's going to drop inside around the 20-yard line. And picking that ball up was Hayden Parker. And Parker gets all the way up to the 30 for a 10-yard gain. And here comes the Cavalier offense.
Javon May, Javen May on the tackle.
Really excited to see this front line from the Trojans. I've always admired Whitaker's front line on his defense, even throughout practices. Those are guys that are tough, and you guys admire them.
Oh, you know, when you look at Coach Stewart as well, I mean, that defensive edge is definitely there. These guys are out there to tackle. They're there to play. These guys are going to be fun to watch. All right, now 1st and 10 from their own 30 as McEwen works out of the shotgun, bending on his right hip. Roger on the right hip. McEwen's going to roll right. Overmeyer got him to leave his feet. Throws it across. Goal, Shively, interception. Shively back the other way, cuts back into the middle of the field. The Cavaliers trying to bring him down, but Shively will get close to a first down, and Triton intercepts it on their first play.
Cole Shively, he read that perfectly as he stayed in tune with his man, and he just rolled. The quarterback tried to roll out to his right, and then Cole was just right there, right in front of him.
Slano now set the Trojans up, 1st down and goal to go. Cole Shively, he was back. I was texting him, talking to him. He was ready to be back tonight.
Yeah.
So 1st down and goal on the 5-yard line as Shively and company head out. Overmeyer and the Italian Stallion in the backfield. Shively goes right to Prater. Prater trying to drive his way through. A flag on the play comes in late here in the backfield. This one might be coming back. It's going to be a hold on the Trojans.
Yep. We're going to have to watch our fundamentals, get a good push off the front line, and keep the laundry clean.
So it'll be 1st down. It's going to back him up a little ways. Oh, I thought I had it wrote down. I guess not. But Triton, you know, first game, they kind of kept those penalties in check and everything, but the last couple of weeks, things have kind of gotten a little bit loose out there. They're just going to have to tighten things up just a little bit. But like I said, you get down there, your first offensive drive, you're on the 5-yard line, you got to punch it in there.
Yep.
As they move them back to the 14-yard line, Shively, I formation. Goes right back to Prater. Prater takes off and goes. The Stallion's free as he picks all those yards back, coming close to a touchdown. He'll get stopped down at the 1, a gain of 13 on the play.
That was a good push off that front line. He had a good hole, and he read it perfectly and just went right through.
And Vinny's already super fast. He's got that freak speed that he can take off and go. I love him out of that fullback spot because he gets in that spot. It's like a sprinter on the blocks. Yeah. He shoots right to his guy. I mean, he has that quick speed. That even speeds that guy up even faster. On the 1-yard line now, 2nd down and goal. Triton knocking on the door. Shively, quarterback keeper, and the senior's in, and Triton strikes first.
Shively in for the Trojan touchdown.
Excellent play call right there. That's like almost like the Eagles' offense last year. You know, they're 99% off the QB sneak. Just get that front line pushing, and the quarterback just rolls.
And Shively will go back to kick. Riffle to hold. Brookins to snap. Snaps down, but it's going to play dead.
Officials timeout.
An official timeout here. So Triton getting some points off turnovers on their first drive. Now they get set. Shively drives it in, and he will split the uprights as Triton will take a 7-0 lead following the Cole Shively interception that set things up. So Cole Shively ready to go. I mean, I've been texting him or talking to him. He was like, he said, man, I'm ready to be back. And then, you know, last week it killed him not to be in that game. But what so impressed me about Cole Shively, and talk about that for a minute, is what he did last week. He was not in uniform. He was not on that field. But yet that guy was down there.
Just as well, Ben.
And I know for a fact that there was a play that Cole Shively called that they used last week, and it worked to success. And that is straight from Coach Whitaker. And I was there, and I was having the conversation, and Cole said, hey, do you see my play? Coach Whitaker, he goes, yeah, Cole called a play. I'm like, oh, really? So, yeah, so Cole called a play. So that confidence and that senior leadership, those guys right there. Tyler, you were in that position. You got hurt in the one game. You couldn't play the rest of the season. That leadership, why is it so important? Because you're on the field does not mean you're not part of the game.
Right. It's, it's like having a coach on the field. Every coach needs that guy that, you can just turn to him like, I've got this, coach. I'll handle this. And they're in the huddle and they're fixing everything. They're calling the right plays, and it's always just nice to have that guy on the field as just as a guy that will clean up messes.
All right, so Shively on a kick. Rogers and Binion back deep to return. Last kick died about the 20-yard line. They got 10 yards on that last return.
Got to redo the scoreboard. I forgot. It's set up for being at home since we're plugged in.
All right. Kenny's on it.
It's like, wait a minute. That's not right.
It's the first time he ever used it away.
Yes.
Shively to drive it. He's going to send it just a little bit shallower. It's going to bounce by the 20, and they're going to pick it up inside his 15 is Rogers. Rogers is going to take off. He's got 10 yards. He's got 15 on the carry. Off the return.
Knocked out of bounds by Javen May.
So Javen May been very active on the special teams.
Yes. He flies down there.
And there's Evan Renforth. He's going to go out and play linebacker. That big boy's in. And he's hungry.
Will have the ball at their own 28-yard line.
So Evan Renforth back in middle linebacker. Right next to the torpedo, Colton Reynolds. McEwen's going to start now from his own 29, so gain of 14 on the return. Going to send a man in motion, going to go to Rogers up the near side. He's going to go through. There's a whole host of Trojans initially as Shively's going to give credit the tackle to Cole Shively.
Man, that is a hard runner. He broke several tackles on that first contact.
And he didn't have a big window, but the offensive line gave him a good seam to get started with, but yet he hit that hole really hard. Like I said, Rogers is a very good ball runner.
Yes.
Bring up second down.
So Hensley, Overmeyer, Renforth, and Reynolds. I guess Reynolds is going to come out. Stetzel going to check in for him. As it looks like Vinny Prater's on defensive end on the far side. So we're going to have Vinny Prater and Jay May. That's a lot of speed on the ends.
Yeah.
They're going to go right to there you go, Rogers, and he has a first down for the Cavaliers.
Good push off that offensive line right there. That hole was wide open, and Jack saw it, and he took off.
Rogers picks up a Cavalier first down.
So that's what you want to see if you're Culver. You got the turnover the first play, went down for a score. How do you react? And right now they're reacting very well, moving the chains on their second offensive possession.
And as a quarterback, I bet that feels good after throwing an interception, misreading it, getting that first down back on your possession. It feels really good. A lot of pressure off your shoulders.
First and 10 now from his own 41 is going to go right back to the hot hand. And Rogers breaks free. Rogers splits the defenders. Dante Workman trips him up and saves a touchdown. But another nice run from Jack Rogers.
Excellent run right there. They get a perfect block off the front line, runs right up the middle. Missed tackle by Cole. You don't really see that usually, and then Dante with the chase down.
That was a good pursuit by Dante Workman, but up front, that Cavalier offensive line opening up holes for that young man to get through. Like I said, Jack Rogers has a lot of speed.
We talked
about it off.
Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning before the game. We talked about their front line and how they're strong. They can hold their own.
Split out left here is going to be Beam. And McEwen going to go right back to the hot. Oh, that's Binion now. Gets his first carry, and he'll rumble forward for a couple yards.
I kind of like how he handed the ball off. He just kind of tossed it right there in the air.
That takes trust, man.
Brings up a
second down and 5.
Well, they're starting to do that now because if they fumble it, it's not a fumble because it's a pass.
Yep, exactly. That shovel pass, yep. Now you'll see that shovel pass a lot in all levels right now. Used to be a trick play. Rogers now, he'll set up in the backfield. And that's why he's going to go right up the middle. Rogers is going to rumble forward for another Culver first down. They have not saw third down yet as they have converted their first downs on 2 second down attempts.
And number 2, Shively.
That front line is eating tonight right now.
And now if you're trying now, the middle linebackers, you're going to have to start communicating and be ready because the defensive line is doing what they can, but like that offensive line is really moving around those defensive linemen. They're strong. I was watching Logan Caudill. He's one that has impressed me. He's a lot of strength here on this left tackle spot. And Triton Prater is going to get called for a jump, and it'll be the second Triton penalty. As Reynolds now will check back in.
Penalty on the Trojans. R to the T.
2 penalties here in this first quarter on the Trojans, and that's going to move the Cavaliers 1st down and 5.
We're going to have to try to avoid those self-inflicted wounds early at the game, early in the start of the game.
And we talked about got to clean those things up because that's going to be an important thing, and thus far 2 Triton penalties moving this team down the field. Or 1 penalty, rather. Rogers, Triton did a good job. Hensley at the bottom of the pile trips him up as Cohen Hensley got in there on the tackle.
A host of Trojans and a couple of Cavaliers.
Well, they said at the beginning of it was going to be a joyful press box up here.
Dude, I love it up here.
Yeah.
This is great. A second to go now. Gain of 1 on the play. Culver knocking on the door. McEwen split out right. Binion and Beam here on the near side, the 2 wide receivers. McEwen goes right back to Rogers, and Rogers is going to be close, and could be about a yard shy.
Oh,
Got a flag on the play here.
I believe it's on the offense.
Illegal substitution on the offense. Or false, I'm sorry. Sorry. That'll be their first penalty, so that'll move them back. But like I said, now even better. When I talk about McEwen, I love this guy's release. He's got that real tight. You don't see him really trying to drop that arm back. He's really real tight and release, and he throws it right on a dart. McEwen's a very good quarterback.
Yes. Throws it right on a rope.
You know, for a sophomore to have that tight release to really, because like you said, you always talk about that circle and how you go up. Like Dan Marino always said, you go up and out. He goes up and out, and he's got a very tight motion. This kid's a very good thrower of the football.
And that's good news for Cavaliers that he's only a sophomore.
He's only going to get better. Rogers on his right hip. Binion in the spot right. Going to send Beam in motion. Goes right back to Rogers there, and he'll get pushed back. The Triton defense stood tall. The torpedo, Colton Reynolds at the bottom of the pile. Oh, I'm sorry, Esai Limler back on the field.
Bring up a 3rd down play, 3rd and goal.
Esai kind of looking to move him to the interior. He's the guy that, you know, last week got hurt just a little bit, but that young man, you couldn't keep him out of that football game.
No.
He was ready to come back in. He got taped up, and he was back in a hurry, wasn't he? Can he use that farm boy strength?
Yep. He was just like, I just brush it off, get me.
That's what I was
it off and go.
All right, now.
Can't be worse than a cow kicking you.
Nope. 3rd down and 10. Binion in motion to the right. McEwen going to go right back to Rogers. Limmer had him for a moment, but Rogers breaks free, and he's going to be close, and he's got a Culver touchdown.
Excellent play by Rogers right there. Realized that he was going down and just reached the ball right over the line.
Yeah, cut right through there. They bounce back out.
Yards after contact with these Cavaliers, it's amazing.
Like I said, and we talked in pregame, I said Triton's going to have to come be ready for this one because this team here, they played some tough teams. They are battle-tested. They started putting points up. They're getting the confidence in there, and this team is very good offensively.
Yeah, you can't just expect just hit him and he goes down. You're going to have to wrap up and expect your teammates to pile on.
Culver now scoring on their second drive. They're going to go for 2 and try to take the lead here on this attempt. McEwen goes back to throw. He's going to roll right. He's got Binion in the corner. That's where he's going to go, but overthrows him. And that'll be a 1-point ball game going into the kickoff. But a lot of things to like there. You see Jack Rogers, break off some big runs, but that, for me, the big important thing with this Culver team is how well that offensive line opened things up.
Yes.
Yeah, they just, got to pushing and open it up and let guys go right up through and just kept, like you said, they got clear down to the end before they even had a 3rd down.
Exactly. They only had, 1 3rd down attempt, and then they converted as they scored a touchdown off of it. So, I mean, Culver doing a good job moving the ball, moving the chains.
Especially right after interception. You know, some teams they hang their heads down, they give up, but, early on it's still a ball game. So
3 first downs on that drive, 1 penalty, and 1-on-1 on the 3rd down attempts. They're moving the ball extremely well. And how do you respond out of a turnover? Just like that. That was textbook.
Now,
if you're Triton, how do you respond? Okay, yeah, they just went down and scored. Okay, yeah, if you look at the John Harrell prediction, it is what it is. But you don't know what's going to happen on Friday nights and how this team's going to come out and compete on their home field. Triton's going to have to forget that scoreboard, go out, hey, we moved the ball, we scored in the last play. Let's have one of those sustaining drives. What Triton has done so impressive the first couple of games of the season was moving the chains.
Right, just go out there and play football,
Exactly.
Don't overthink it. Just run your plays, do what the coaches tell you to do, and I think you'll be perfectly fine. But this Cavalier defense.
And you don't need to get it all those points back on one play. Go out there and just sustain a drive, use that clock, work your offense, try to wear that defense down.
Back deep for the Trojans, number 12,
Workman, Hensley, and Overmeyer back deep to return.
Number 9, Cohen Hensley. And number 3, Jaden Overmeyer.
On to kick. It's going to be Caden Baldwin, I believe. Baldwin getting set. And Triton ready to return. Low line drive kick. McFarland's going to bounce, but he's going to fall on it. About the 37-yard line is where the Triton offense will set up.
I like how risky they're being, going for 2. They're all in right now. They're putting the trips all in, going on with a little squib / onside kick right there. So they're doing what it takes to whatever win this game.
Workman relays the play in. And Dante Workman, player of the week the last 2 weeks for the school there. Last week was playing out of his mind. You know, the game against Caston had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. This young man has been really improving week in and week out in Dante Workman. Shively goes back to throw, looking left. He's going to leave for Workman. One-on-one coverage. Workman catches it. Dante Workman stops and goes. McEwen's got to play. Dante Workman, slingshot, engage. Triton scores.
Right on cue. Excellent pass by Cole Shively right here.
And Dante Workman slingshot, engages, kicks into a gear and goes.
Takes a couple steps back and just launches it in the air and lets his wide receiver do the work. Dante makes the move and he's gone.
63 yards on the touchdown. Now Shively riffled a hold. Brookins the snap.
Shively on for the extra point.
Cavaliers get their last man off the field. They'll get set now. Well, I guess they ignored me. You can get it all back one play, I guess.
Yeah.
Quick strike ability. It's down. Shively drives it, and good job by Riffle to handle the low snap, and
Riffle's
no panic.
Shively's kick is good.
I'll tell you what, Gage Riffle never ceases to amaze me. First off, his athleticism is off the charts, but yet right there, he's handling those he's handling those snaps.
Yeah, low.
Down. He's not in a hurry. Nice and smooth, and gives Shively a good ball to kick.
Some guys will panic and they'll start yelling fire or lava, which is a play that you roll out to your left or right. But he didn't right there. He recovered that perfectly and let Cole Shively just kick it right through.
And like I said, he's got ice water in his veins. So now the Cavaliers answered the call on the last one. Can they do it again here in this next offensive drive? I think they can. I think you're going to see some more things. Binion broke out left on that passing play. Like I said, they can throw out of this offense, and they are very good at it.
I think they maybe throw a couple passing plays into this drive right here.
And they got guys, like I said, Ryan Beam can catch. And you look at Caleb McEwen, he can catch. I mean, these guys know how to move the ball.
They do.
And Coach Faust is not scared to push his offense. So Parker back deep to return. Shively's kind of been kicking those balls a little bit shorter.
Yeah, kind of short to the 30-yard line.
So they're going to Parker put him deep, but they're going to, like you just heard our fellow broadcasters up here, they're going to move Rogers and Binion in. And now Shively's going to push it deep. It's going to stop. It's going to roll out, and it'll be a touchback. And the Cavaliers will start from their own 20.
Cole's really avoiding those two right now. Either he kicks it right through the end zone or he kicks it to the away sideline or to the home sideline.
And that's just respect for how these guys and their athleticism and their talent with Binion and Rogers. These guys are playmakers, and that's why, Shively giving those respect. It's much earned.
Yeah. It's a good sign when they're doing that, especially when our special teams, we haven't been all there all week, for the past couple of games, and we're trying to be improving on that. But
Eastside Limler, Tucker Worsh from the freight train, the two middle. And the middle there is Beam's going to get on the outside, and here comes Cohen Hensley to bring him down.
Beam on the carry, Hensley on the tackle.
Good pursuit by Hensley, gets in there and tackles him. And that'll bring up second down.
Officials spot the ball.
Loss of 2 on the play. On the 18 now is where they'll set.
18-yard line. We'll bring up a second down play. 2nd and 12 for the Cavaliers.
15 seconds on the play clock as the offense makes their way to the line of scrimmage.
The thing with this Culver Cavaliers team is that they'll take a whole quarter if they have to just to move that ball down the field.
Snaps goes to the back. It's fumbled in the backfield, and McEwen's got a fall on it, but Javen May might have. And Triton recovers it, so this must have slipped out from underneath McEwen. I would have guessed McEwen landed on it from my angle that I saw.
I think when he went in, I think his knee might have popped it.
Popped it loose.
It was close, though. I mean, watching up here, I thought McEwen had it with that far side angle, so Triton takes over.
Let's see if we can see from this side.
12-yard line.
Might have been out just far enough. Yep.
So just bumped out, so the ball slips out. Now Shively will go back to work. First down and 10 from the Cavalier 12. Tucker Worsham in there in the right guard spot. Out of Prater, and Prater, there comes that Cavalier defense. Initially on the hit was Skylar Greer. Made initial contact, then a whole host of Cavaliers bring him down.
They're getting in that backfield pretty fast. Pursuing the ball really good.
Second down and 9, gain of 1 on the play. Inside 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Triton on their third drive, scoring on their first 2. Shiva now back under center. Goes outside to Overmeyer. Jaden Overmeyer has the corner, and he's got a Triton touchdown. 9 yards away.
Excellent blocking on the outside right there. Enabling him just to take it right on the end zone. Little pitch action going. Good blocking, like I said, on the outside. Look at Brady Shue just running up the field. That's what you like to see. You never like to see it on the defensive side, but that's what you like to see on the offensive side.
He's not one guy I'd want to get in front of.
And then tiptoe down the sideline.
Hey, Overmeyer's got that balance. Showed it off there.
Tightrope balance right there.
Takes off like a jet. He gets on that seam. He's there. Shiley kicks it up, and that one's good. And Triton now takes a 2-score lead, 21-6. But like your Culver, okay, had a couple turnovers. Let's tighten those things up. Let's go on and see what we can do here on this drive.
Right. They were only down by 2 touchdowns. It's only the first quarter. Game's just started. Do what you did your second drive.
Exactly. Your first and third drive weren't real good, but hey, evens have been working for him. Let's go out here. Let's go out here. Let's put points on that board.
Yeah.
We're still in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got a lot of football to be played, and you know what? Hey, we saw Triton kind of start to want to put up 3 points against Cast in that second half. Why can't we go out and make some plays and continue to make these guys work for the entirety of the ball game?
Yep. No matter what the score is, go out there and work your butt off.
All right, so now the Trojans, but this group here, I love the mentality. Cole Shively being back, throwing that 67-yard bomb to Workman, the catch and run there. Triton came to play, but yet, they allowed that defense. We'll let them walk all the way down, but they tightened up there, and they got 2 turnovers. The defense is playing well, but yet Culver's showing you they can move the ball.
Yep. Cole kind of got his swagger back.
Yeah, so back. I don't think Cole Shively can lose his swagger.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the X factor for a reason. So Benny and Rogers are going to be back in the shorter spot as Shively going to send a line drive kick high. Rogers corrals it about his own 17-yard line. He's trying to go through, and Triton has Riffle and Cunningham in on the tackle. Or Cummins, excuse me.
Cummins on the tackle.
Really great pursuit right there by the Trojans.
Cavaliers will have the ball.
And one player I like on that defensive line is Tucker Worsham. He's disruptive. You may not see all the big flashy plays where you get the sacks or whatever else, but what he does, he plays that defensive tackle spot with a lot of energy and effort, but how he works, he's always effective when he is working along that front line.
And he's a leader on that line too.
He's the kind of leader you want to follow. That effort, and this is a dude that would die for any one of those guys on that field.
Right.
1st and 10 now from their own 29. He's going to move around the receivers, going to shift him over to the right side. So you have 3 wideouts to your right. And a timeout. Our first one for the Cavaliers.
Timeout.
Some miscues on offense right there.
I was trying to get lined up.
Cavalier band.
So next week,
Pioneer.
at Pioneer.
That will be a game time decision.
That will be a game time. This will be a game time decision. And then there's a slight detour after that for a couple of us.
A couple-hour detour.
Couple-hour detour. It's all right.
Then, I guess while we're talking about it, we'll just.
And then back home for one more.
Yep, throw that up here. They said we're here at Culver, and then down at Pioneer, then back home, North Judson. Hard to believe, senior night.
It's already.
Yep, 7:30 start there, and then finish up the last two, Knox and Winnemac on the road.
Season goes by so fast.
Time flies when you're having fun, let me tell you. Football is the ones, I mean, we joke that basketball goes fast, but football is that one. It's like you blink, we're already
it's
sectionals.
over.
What, girls golf sectional tomorrow?
Oh, so girls golf sectional tomorrow. Already had the Triton tournament for volleyball. Senior night for them's next week.
Yep.
McEwen's going to send Beam in motion. That's where he's going to go with the shovel pass. Beam going to try to cut it up, but bounces it outside. And a holding call, I believe, coming back. This might be coming back on the Cavaliers.
Beam on the carry. Knocked out of bounds.
Cole Shively with a huge hit.
Cole, and what I love about him,
Huge hit.
he wants to be violent back there in that defensive back spot. And that's what you want your guy back there to think. Is that violent? You want him to think like John Lynch. You want him to think like Steve Atwater. That's two Broncos. So Jeremiah's not here, so I can point him out.
Right.
But you look at that and how he plays back there. But Cole is so athletic. He is so smart back there in that single high safety. The dude shows up every time, and he's ready. And
Quarterback on offense, quarterback on defense.
Everybody can hold on to the nail because the hammer's coming.
Right. You can joke about Farrell with LSU. They're not doing so good.
Well, they're not.
First down play.
It's okay. It's okay. Eventually things will get better, hopefully. Don't feel so good about giving a quarterback $250 million, but it's all right.
1 point loss. So.
I don't want to talk about it. McEwen now goes right back to Rogers. Another strong run for him as Triton has to bring him down, but Prater on the tackle as Workman and
Rogers
Beam tied up.
Tackle by Prater.
They're hitting him kind of up high. You're going to have to get him down low because he's just running right through those tackles. You can't just tackle him with your arm.
I wasn't happy in that game Sunday, was I, Caden? I was yelling at the TV pretty good on Sunday, wasn't I?
Second down play.
Yeah. I was yelling pretty good about the game on Sunday. When somebody made a mistake, I let them have it, didn't I? Yeah. All right, second down and 13 now. McEwen out of the shotgun. He's looking left. Other McEwen stops there on the near side. McEwen's going to leave one up for a prayer. Hensley's got a play on it, and he intercepted on the deflection. Hensley hangs on to it, and another Triton interception as Binion and Shively tied up.
That ball just popped right where it needed to be.
And Hensley, right place, right time, gets the interception.
Juggles it right there. I really thought the wide receiver was going to come back and make a play on the ball, but he almost did, but he tipped it right to Cohen.
Kind of battled for it as Binion and Shively got tied up.
He got out of the pocket, though, really good. I thought he was going to get sacked, and he just
I said he's an athletic quarterback. He has good, but he, like I said, just didn't quite have enough on that one, but made the right read, went to the guy in single coverage, and let your playmaker make a play on the ball. It was right read by McEwen.
A little more air, and we're talking about a different story.
Yeah. Second down and 10, or first down. Shively's going to split back in. He cuts back inside. Shively's still on his feet. Shively with the Shively swing up and for another Triton first down.
Tackled by number 75, Colton Reisner.
Good run by Cole. Juking out 3 defenders almost, it looks like.
Yep, just keeps that spinning.
Yeah. So shifty.
And I got a stat for you. That is Triton's first down conversion of the ball game.
That's the crazy thing about.
Oh, when you start inside goal line territory. Oh, it might be their second. So they're first down and 12 on that. Yes, that might be their second. Shively. It's going to go to Overmeyer. Overmeyer spinning free. Look at Overmeyer with the strength, and he bowls his way for about a 6-yard gain on the play.
Both teams are not going down easily. You're going to have to team tackle them.
What?
Host of
Cavaliers, man.
Yep, just everybody getting on them.
Hey, exactly. They rallied to the ball. Exactly right. Isaac Quintano now will check in at wide receiver. He'll split out to the left. And Pierce Brookins leads his offensive line out on as they line up. Rinforth right guard. Shively, play action fake. Here comes the pressure. Shively leaves one up high for Javen May. Just out past the outstretched arms of Javen May. Good pressure by the Cavalier defense.
About 2 steps behind, it looked like.
Pretty decent throw, though. It gave Javen a fighting chance but just a little too much on it.
This will be Triton's first third down attempt. Scoring on their first 4 drives. This is drive number 4. Excuse me.
Yep, this is drive number 4.
Excuse me. Looked at my paper wrong. High formation in the backfield. McFarland here on the wingback spot near side. Goes right up to Prater. Prater going to try to rumble forward. Prater trying to push his way to it. He's going to be close.
I think he's across.
Prater turns from stallion to workhorse as he drives his way in.
And they're going to move the chains.
Triton's second first down as they complete their first third down conversion.
At the Cavalier 35-yard line, 1st and 10 Trojans.
Triton on third down this year have converted 25 of those third down conversions. 46% on third down. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. It's 50-50 almost.
So shy of the shotgun now. 1st and 10 now from the Cavalier 35. Shy of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers split to his left. Over his head. Shively's going to have to track it down. Here come the Cavaliers. Shively falls on it.
And we were talking about that earlier at the start of before the game.
Yep.
Covers the errant snap.
Snaps have been too high.
And the exchange there goes right over his head and out of the shotgun.
We're lucky the Cavaliers did not chase that one down.
Yeah, I think he was, whether he was just a little bit back farther than what they anticipated.
Loss of 25 on the play.
Looked like a punt snap to me.
So inside the final minute of this quarter, Shively works out the shotgun. Play action fake, he's going to roll left. Here comes Beam. Shively going to step and throw. He leaves up a prayer. It's a duck. And McFarland can't quite bring it in. And that'll bring up third down.
He had him, though. I really thought Ben was going to make a play on that ball for a second. But the ball just not get there too quick. But Cole sensed that pressure. He just immediately just threw the ball right to the wide open guy.
Just kind of died off there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a duck sitting up there. Just got to go up there and.
Looks like someone shot it.
Third down and 35.
See what they draw up here.
Yeah, you're going to need something big to get all these yards back.
Shively now. Flash fake is going to roll to his left side. Shively's going to work out left. Looking down deep. He's going to heave one up across his body. He's got
3 guys out there.
Oh, McFarland catches it, and there's a flag on the play. Cole Shively.
Excellent pass and excellent catch by Ben.
Flag on the play.
Ben McFarland with the catch. How in the world did he catch that?
I said we had 3 guys right there in that area.
McFarland looked like Willie Mays trying to bring that one in.
Yeah, just looking up backwards.
Yeah. Cole looking like Patrick Mahomes out there twisting his body around.
Cole Shively's glad to be playing football. That's that competitive. That kid will never lose his swagger.
So we call it pass interference.
You know what? I think they're right because I saw Dante had a little push on. It looked like, offensive pass interference right here on Dante when they're going up for the ball.
Get it sped up, and then we'll slow her right down for it.
Right here with the Dante, right here pushing the back.
The top of your screen. Oh, no, they're at the bottom of your screen.
Right here at the bottom, 12. Yep, just enough.
Kind of holding back.
Yep.
The Trojans will have the ball.
So third down from Plymouth.
Pretty much.
26-yard line. Where it will bring
Well, if you go any further north, you're going to be north of 30, folks.
This might need a calculator to figure.
No, we're good.
Wonder if Whitaker will just run this right here.
You know, and they're going to move their defensive backs back. They're going to get themselves set.
Smart.
Tony Summers going to be on that far side to guard Quintana. Workman's going to be in the slot. Shively out of the shotgun. 30 seconds. Shively going to have to work his way through. Shively trying to dance outside, and the Cavaliers cover it well, and a big hit from Jack Rogers.
Yeah, they just.
Jack Rogers.
What a play by 12 there.
He did not invite me to that barbecue. Oh, my goodness. Look at this hit.
There. Watch that pop. Boom.
Yep. What a hit.
Tattooed Cole Shively.
Bring up 4th and long for the Trojans.
So very good start. So Shively back to kick. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 21-6 is our score. We'll take a break. Be back for the second quarter right after this.
Cavaliers 6.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Cavalier Field as Triton will get ready to send it away. 21-6 is our score. But if you're the Cavalier return team,
Yeah.
you got Binion back, and you got Binion and Rogers. You got both those guys back. Cole Shively's going to have to try to kick this one near the sideline or try to get a good kick where it's going to be over their head to get this coverage team to go.
Yeah, get a sky kick going maybe.
And Triton cannot over pursue these two guys. You're going to have to keep your angles, keep yourself planted, and you're going to have to really drive into those guys.
This is an elite duo right here in the back.
You got to be careful over pursuing on special teams.
Hopefully they get this snap down and it's a good punt.
Shively sent the punt back deep for the Cavaliers. Binion and Rogers.
So Triton gets ready to settle in.
But you know, great way for Cavaliers. They got off they're about to get off the field on defense.
Good snap there by Brookins. Shively sends a high kick end over end. It's going to just pass to the 50. And it'll stop and take a Triton roll down to the 37-yard line of the Cavaliers.
Pretty
Right.
decent punt.
What's impressive there, Brookins, he had that bad snap earlier. That was a perfect snap on a punt. He got his hips down a little bit more, got his rear end down, so he had a good angle to deliver that ball to Shively. That was a good job by Pierce Brookins.
You know, it's a next play mentality almost.
I love that. You know, and these guys here, what's impressive about this Triton team, another thing they've done, it is their next play mentality. Is these guys here, they don't focus on what the bad was. They are able.
Or what you said earlier, next man up.
Next man up.
Like last week.
They're very strong mentally, and that's definitely a credit to this coaching staff.
Yeah.
Going to split 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. For McEwen, first down and 10 from his own 36. Going to go up to Rogers, and then it looks like Eastside Limit at the bottom of the field got a hold of his legs, and then the Triton team pushes him back as Vinny Prater ripped that ball away.
Good thing they blew that whistle. Yeah.
Because Vinny Prater was on his way to Plymouth.
Officials mark the ball at the 36-yard line.
Got a drone?
We got a drone?
Got a drone?
Second and 10
I sold mine.
for the Cavaliers.
Well, what you described, that was hard to fly.
I can figure things out, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I got a drone one year for Christmas. It's hard.
I'm not even sure Trent could figure it out.
Speaking of drone, we took it down to the Potawatomi for cross country.
I saw that. Going to shovel it on the inside there as Binion on the carry.
A little trickery right there.
And Culver can do that out of that offense. You look at what they can do. You know, your quarterback back there, you got guys can cut in from either your angles, go out straight up with Rogers right out of the backfield. You can step back and throw. There's a lot of things that they can be creative with this offense.
Pretty nice because most defense they'll start cheating you and they'll start just over pursuing and overreacting, and then you pull one of those plays out of your pocket and it's gone. But good job by the Trojan defense right there to not let it get much yardage.
Triton shifting their defense. 2 wide receivers split to the near side. Binion in motion. That's where he's going to go with it on the sweep play, but Binion's going to cut it right back in, and holding him down. Holy torpedo. There's Colton Reynolds. Colton Reynolds again. I tell you what, you know, Tyler, I told you we call this kid the torpedo because, like I said, you lose track of him and boom, there he is. And he's got a pretty good targeting system. He knows where that ball's at. This kid is a strong tackler. So 4th down and 11.
Making his presence known.
Back deep for the Trojans is Workman.
So Workman back deep. Binion to kick. Good snap. Binion's got time. Here comes the pressure. That kick, that's a booming kick for Binion. And it takes a Culver roll down into the Triton 16-yard line.
That was a
16, 17. No, they're going to mark him 17.
impressive kick right there with the Trojans. I thought the Trojans were going to get a hand on that, but he got it off, and that was a good punt.
But that right there was a good play by Dante Workman. You know, you're not going to have that play over your shoulder. What do? You get away from the ball, let it stop. Don't get away. Don't touch it. Something Denver can't seem to figure out, at least the last few years.
Yep. Hey, you'll have better luck this week, hopefully.
I don't know. Where are we going, guys? Oh, were they marking off the penalty on the play?
Going to re-kick.
Going to re-kick. Did I miss something?
Cavaliers are set to kick again. Binion.
So re-kick. I'm not sure what happened.
Still deep is Workman.
I'll ask Coach later.
I don't think they're going to even take time to reset the scoreboard.
So here we go.
Take 2.
I like that. I like that down there. Binion to kick. High snap, and he handles it. Here comes the pressure.
Ooh.
Prater got a piece of him. A high kick, but it takes a Triton bounce. And Caleb McEwen stops it there.
So what, the 40?
I am still surprised he got that ball off.
I'll tell you what, Vinny Prater was there, and he
Yeah, I say we could.
did he make contact with him? Because it looked like he might have made contact. It was close. It was close. Let you guys watch. You're closer to the screen than I am.
Yeah, he was coming across. He wasn't trying to get him, but the foot come up into
him.
And
like I said, I didn't think it was anything where it would have been flagged. But Prater, but with the attempt to get there and to make that contact, to know that you can get there, he's logging that one back in the file cabinet. He knows knowing he can get there. That's a confidence builder there for Vinny Prater. 1st down and 10 now from their own 44. Shiley takes the snap. Goes right back to Vinny Prater. Prater runs into a Cavalier, but he continues to drive forward.
A little bobble after that snap, though.
May not look like a stallion right at this moment. Boy, he looks like a Clydesdale just driving his way through.
Throw a little Drake Zorich in there.
And Zorich on the tackle.
Are into Cavalier territory. Ball spotted at the Cavalier 49-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down
Triton's
play
5th drive of the game.
for the Trojans.
Scoring on 3 of those earlier. As now they're on the Cavalier 49 right at midfield. I formation in the backfield. This time to Overmeyer. Overmeyer trying to find his seam and love. It was a good patient running and a 1st down for Triton.
Trojans here are slowly moving the ball, moving those chains to get back to the basics, get something going on offense.
What I like though about Jaden Overmeyer running that ball there, you kind of saw the move where he did. He saw that seam and he, with confidence, hit that hole and then he got himself a few yards on the carry. That was a good job by him.
He's becoming a heck of a player.
I'll tell you, and Overmeyer, I'll tell you, you want to look at a great athlete. This young man here, he's only a sophomore. He is yet, once he takes off, look out because he's going to be a tremendous athlete.
Yeah, if he's anything like his dad, he'll be a heck of an athlete.
Overmeyer trying to bounce it outside, and Caleb McEwen.
Good tackle, good, really good tackle right there.
Of course, Orion's running the end zone camera tonight. Is he bundled? He's not quite bundled up yet.
Just get thinking they got to fix this halftime graphic since we're away from home.
Yep. You got about 7.5 minutes.
I got
on the clock.
I fixed.
Oh, look at
I
you.
just had to swap the
you.
score, home and away.
Did you know how to do that? Because I don't.
So that's the biggest thing is to remember to switch it back.
I can start a broadcast. The past that, we're lows. Here goes Vinny Prater. Must have heard me talking because the Stallion broke free for another Triton 1st down.
Tripped up by number 80, Caleb McEwen.
That's Triton's 4th first down of the ball game.
At the Cavalier 29-yard line.
Seems to be playing better at that fullback position.
You know, and Vinny and I talked about that one night of volleyball after we got done. He said he loves that fullback spot. He likes getting the ball in quick yard and take off and go. You know, like you said, he likes getting that ball in the fullback spot.
At the main gate, meet Mrs. Temmie at the gate.
Shively again, 1st and 10 now from the Cavalier 29.
Handed right off to him again. Why don't
Raider
you?
goes up, but a good defensive stand by the Cavaliers keeps it short on the gain. Might have got a yard on the play. Nope, I think no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10, no gain. Good job by that Cavalier front line to close the lane and bring him down. Austin Zahner talking to his defense.
Yeah, this Cavalier defense is like bend but don't break, you know. They might get a few yards, but we're going to come back the next play, and we're going to shut them down.
Overmeyer trying to kick his way through. Bouncing again outside is Jaden Overmeyer's got to save Overmeyer. Touchdown, Triton from 29 yards away.
And right when I say that, we score, so.
Just watch him
Yeah,
go.
he's bouncing. With,
Pretty well wide open right up the middle.
Like a jet, just flying his way through.
I like how he waits for his lineman to develop the hole, and then he shoots. Well, a lot of running backs are too impatient, and they'll just rush that hole.
And that's why I said, you know, that what really impresses me about, you know, Jaden and how he plays. He's a very good athlete. Shively the kick. Riffle to hole. Shively tries it. And no good. Pushes it and hooks it left.
There's pressure on that right side. I think that they had disrupted it.
Let's see. It's help from that side. Yep, just coming through.
It was good defensive pressure there from this near side.
Please meet at the main gate.
I keep moving. I keep seeing flashes, and I keep waiting for a pop.
Meet Mrs. Temmie
Watch out.
by the main gate.
They're going to have homecoming during halftime, so we'll probably keep that up. And
Absolutely.
get that streamed out so they can see it at home.
So Triton scoring on 4 of their 5 drives. Tyler, you know, if you're an offense, if you're Coach Whitaker running that offense over there, you're liking what you're seeing. Your team's moving the ball. But yet, let's see our run defense go out there and continue to play strong because they've gotten, after that first drive that Culver had, Triton has really tightened things up on defense.
Can't let up right now, right? Not before halftime, and certainly not after halftime.
You know, and Triton starts with the ball in the second half. But if you're Culver right here, let's go out and make some plays.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Scoreboard's what it is. Let's go out and play football. These guys here, you look at Rogers and Binion and McEwen and all those guys that are out there on I'm not mentioning. These guys are here to play football. They're here to play, and these guys are going to continue to battle. And that's what if you're those guys down there, that's what you're telling yourself.
Get a score before half, and you're certainly back in this game.
Shively out a kick. Shively going to send a high kick, splits down the middle. And that one's going to land right in the end zone from Shively. Shows off that strong leg.
Ball sails through the end zone.
Although,
No concession stand down there to hit. Oh,
I
guess you got to veer it a little bit.
you just got to hope for a good westward wind to push it after it goes through the goalpost.
There you go.
Or push it west. Although you want to talk about a leg, Dante Workman last week. He's got a leg.
Yes, he certainly does.
He can kick. So 1st down and 10 from their own 20 after the touchback. Be their 6th drive of the game. McEwen out of the shotgun. Going to go run to Rogers. He's going to bounce it outside. Hensley's got a beat and trips him up. Good play by Cohen Hensley.
Way to go for the feet. You can't run without your feet.
Recognizing that strength of Rogers and respecting it, but at the same time, Hensley's angle going right there. How important, Tyler, are those angles when you're going to go take on a bigger guy like that or a very strong runner? Those angles are extremely important.
Extremely important because you can't over-pursue and you can't under-pursue. You got to be right there, make that tackle for your team. That's why we practice pursuit drills during practice.
That's why they're there. 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play from their own 20. Going to push Kindernay out. Going to go back to Rogers. Going to run to the outside. Cohen Hensley and the freight train. Tucker Worsham bring him down. Cohen Hensley fired up.
As he should be, back-to-back tackles.
Sealing the edge
making sure nothing can bounce outside, and he's doing a certainly good job of it.
Worsham a little shaken up on the play. Going to be a loss of 1. 3rd down and 11. Worsham going to come out for this play. Alex Brown going to check in for him. Alex Brown's one I've been real excited about. Fun one to watch there.
Yeah,
This is
keep
their
your eye on him.
This is their third down attempt. Converted on their first, didn't get it on their second. And I got Triton jumping there, and another Triton penalty. That'll be their first here of the second quarter.
Gotta
4
hold
on the
your
night.
water.
Penalty on the Trojans.
I mean, still 3rd down.
Officials spot the ball at the Cavalier.
And I like what I'm seeing Cole Shively. Go up to his line and say, hey, it's all right. Hold your water. Go back and make a play. I love that Cole Shively leadership.
Exactly what they need.
You can't teach that.
Nope.
And he has handled it with such just talent and grace, and his confidence. Like you said, swagger is all there.
Yeah.
McEwen on the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Going to go right up to Rogers, and a nice carry.
Tackled by
Isn't going to quite get there.
39, Stetzel.
See what they do here.
Connor Stetzel in on the tackle. He's another one who's a hungry tackler out there.
Brings up a 4th down play. Ball on the Cavalier 27.
So 4th down and 3. The Cavaliers going to go for it. I like this here. You were able to draw Triton off sides. This one thing Culver's always been really good is those hard counts. They are very good at those hard counts. See, right there. Timeout. I think that was the right call.
I think that was a planned, try it.
And that's one thing.
But, yeah.
You know, Culver back, I mean, in that 2018 sectional championship team, boy, he got, Billy Smith bit. I'll never, every single time he goes up there, and every time they bit. But
good job by the Trojan defense right there to recognize it and not jump right there, you know?
And Colton Reynolds, the defensive line stayed put, but Colton Reynolds, those linebackers went up and they went to their lineman and just, wait, nope, no.
And that could have been, try to get the Culver guys, seeing those guys coming and get them to jump.
So 4:01 to go. We'll see what they draw up here. 1 timeout remaining for the Cavaliers. Used one earlier. Coach Faust talking with his team out there before this 4th down play. Final instructions, his first season down here. His first 5 seasons up at John Glenn. Who is it? Waving at Mom?
At their own 27.
Who's Dante waving at?
Binion.
Or somebody was waving. I guess maybe not. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was seeing things.
Probably waving at his mom.
Hey, I would. You got to show Lindsay some love over there. I'm telling you. Binion to kick. Workman back deep to return. Binion's got a leg. He showed it earlier. Here comes the pressure from Eastside Limler. Binion's going to run a play out of it, and I think he's got a.
Going to be a look.
Close.
Say that's going to be a close to a late hit.
Zone 27 needed to get to the 30.
We'll get.
I think it's going to be Triton ball down here.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a design or
Eastside Limler
just
broke
got
free.
back there fast, and he.
7-yard line. 1st and 10, Trojans.
Coach Faust trying to, I don't know if it's by design or not, but yet that's the kind of guy you want to have the ball in his hands. So 1st and 10 now for Shively and company from the Cavalier 27. Going to bunch up the backfield. And what a play. Jack Rogers coming out like a shot.
We have to slow this up quite a bit because, man, I just glanced and boom, right through there.
Cole Shively didn't have a chance to even.
No, they didn't run the play.
What a good play by Jack Rogers.
Kind of saw him coming, kind of sneaking, kind of like skipping that way. Then all of a sudden, it was just like a bullet just took off.
Also one on the play on the sack there.
Doing it on defense and he's doing it on offense. Really good player.
2nd down and 12, so loss of 2. Shively fakes the pitch outside. Workman's going down the field. He's got one-on-one coverage. Workman's got his man beat. And a play. Pass interference.
Yep. Dante had him beat.
As Parker grabbed a hold of the jersey. That's their 3rd penalty of the game.
Yeah, you can tell the official right over here in front of the Culver. Yep.
And if you're Parker there, you had to make a play. As Dante Workman had him beat by a couple steps. Good job by Workman to win the route.
Pass interference on the Cavaliers.
Oh,
Offsetting penalties and on Triton. So an ineligible player downfield. So that'll be Triton's 5th penalty, so offsetting penalty. Still second down.
All right.
Replay, second down.
Right there, you got to give Triton some props, taking a shot there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Taylor's in the house. The
And Riffer.
2023 hot dog eating champion of the Culver Lake Fest.
There you go. There you go.
For Hunter Taylor.
Hunter Taylor, hot dog eating champion,
So
man.
is he getting geared up for Joey Cheswood?
Hey,
Dude, Joey is a GOAT.
I'm telling you.
Like Tom Brady in
give him a
football.
run. Hey, you can give him a run. Go for it, buddy.
Actually met him.
Goes to Overmeyer. Overmeyer going to try to bounce it outside. Cuts back in. Overmeyer on his feet. Overmeyer takes off. And he has a Triton touchdown from 29 yards away for his third
This kid's going to be something special, I can guarantee you that.
third touchdown of the night.
It's giving me Anthony vibes.
That's his second one from 29 yards away.
Does a little shake and bake right there and just drops the defender on his knees.
Let's see, we got.
I'll tell you,
got
Overmeyer.
got the other view here.
You just watch. I mean, just his speed. But like I said, you want to look at an amazing athlete, Jaden Overmeyer, doing the prime step to the end zone.
doing his best to try to do it.
Shively's kick is good as Triton now leads 34-6 with 2:59 to go in the ball there in this first half.
It's Triton 34. Your Cavaliers 6.
Like I said, I know Culver right now. I know it's tough. You're down on the scoreboard, but yet you can't forget about what got you here, about that first drive, about the work you put in. This group here, just go back out, continue to battle. You know, Coach Faust and what these guys are firing up in those guys down there. Some things didn't go our way. Yes, Triton has beat us on a couple plays. Let's go and play football. Let's go and have fun. We got a whole half of football yet to play. These guys, take advantage of anything you got to go out and play football. Go out and have fun. Go out and play football.
Yep, just don't overthink it. Like you said, just go out there and play football. It's really all you have to do.
So like I said, you got guys making plays. Jack Rogers and Binion, McEwen. But who's going to be that guy that's going to kick this thing into gear for Culver?
And you got 3 minutes left on the clock until halftime. You can get something going here.
Yep, get that momentum.
And they showed they got some quick strike ability with Rogers up the middle earlier.
Yeah, something good to go in the locker room about.
So Triton scoring on 5 of their 6 drives. Maybe off on my first downs, though, to fix that.
Well, we had a couple some of those was kind of, what were they? Replays or
do-overs?
do-overs?
Do-overs. So Shively to kick. He sent the last 2 out the back of the end zone. He's going to drive this one
back to the
over Parker, and that one was a little further that time.
Yeah.
Sails through the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe Denver ought to get Cole Shively to kick field goals for him. We can't find anybody. I mean, right there's a good kicker right there. Take Cole.
Yeah.
I'd buy his jersey. I'd be the first one to buy it, too.
Man, I really thought the Broncos were going to be something special this year. Got a new head coach.
If we win more games we did last year, I'm okay. However, we better show some stinking improvement on offense. That's all I care about. It's just, yeah.
Well, hey, 2015 when you guys won the Super Bowl, you guys lost to the Raiders at the start. So
It's all right. Yeah. We'll see what happens. McEwen going to roll right. Here comes Javen May. Then slings it to Kindernay, but couldn't quite hang on to it. Right play, just got to bring that one in.
Corner's right there, disrupt it, but a good pass, good throw, and you just got to look it in your hands and catch it.
Hensley. Second down play for the Cavaliers.
Kindernay, a very good athlete. Had a nice route, got himself freed up. Got a free look. 2:45 to go. Second down and 10 now from their own 20. Kindernay will break out right with Bean on his right side. Binion and McEwen split out left as Jonas McEwen back to throw. He's going to throw a high one, but no one home.
Oh.
McEwen's pass
Shively trying to make a play on it, trying to put on the brakes. Unfortunately, ran over one of the Culver guys on the sideline.
Man overboard.
Caden. Oh, now Ryan's got the drone.
Double. We got the drone and we got a jet going.
Drone and a jet. Oh, there you go.
Yep. So that's been parked over the north end for quite a while now.
3rd down and 10 now. Now going to toss it out to Beam. He's going to cut to the outside, trying to get freedom. Here comes Dante Workman. The slingshot brings him down.
Good tackle.
Dante
really
Workman.
Good tackle.
Every game does something that just blows me away. And it's not always on the offensive side. It's on the defensive side. That first game against South Central the week, that first game of the season, drops his shoulder and seals off the goal line on a 2-point conversion.
He does it all on offense and defense.
I love this mentality. He has really matured in here into his junior season. He has really stepped up as a leader as well on this team as he settles in back deep to return. It's Binion to kick. Low snap, picks up off the turf, and he'll kick a low kick, and it'll roll about out of it at the Cavalier 49-yard line where the officials will mark it. So Triton will start on midfield with 1:43 to go here in the first half.
So now for Trojans, maybe get a quick score. Then
yeah, I think Whitaker's not going to let off the gas too early.
And that's what I like about for them, like their mentality we talked about, in the Caston game. Caston works start to finish, and Triton kind of had one mistake and then let Caston creep back in that game. If you're Culver, hey, they did that.
Exactly.
Let's make a big stop here going into the halftime locker room. If you're Culver. Triton's 7th drive. Rogers jumps the gap, but Ben McFarland with the carry. Look at him.
Good little juke by Ben right there to miss one defender and then take it for a few more extra yards.
And Triton will take a timeout with 1:31 to go.
That's their first.
Kate, I'm going to go back because Kate and I had a conversation when he runs the sideline camera. You got to remember, when you're on that sideline, the most important thing, you keep your eyes aware, especially when who's on the field or on the floor. Seriously? Who is it? Who's that one guy you got to pay attention to? now he's smiling. Oh, boy. He's got no answer. We didn't put a mic on.
Yeah, we don't have him.
He didn't want to have a headset on tonight. Anytime Bryson Hanna is anywhere on the quarter field, Caden he pretends that Bryson's on that field because he's not going to get ran over. He told me that after by counting, I about lost it.
Oh, must have reset the clock.
So clock resets to 1:34. 2nd down and 8. Shiley steps up in the pocket. Slings one across to Workman's got to play, and Workman hauls it in. Dante Workman on his feet. 47-yard catch and run for the Trojans.
Second one tonight. Cole Shively with an amazing pass right there. Way to feel the pressure, rolls out of the pocket, and on a line just
right
hits
there,
Dante.
Right there. And then just know I got to get going. Somebody's going to come from behind.
Man, he's really making plays like Patrick out there.
But you go back to Dante Workman. The one thing, as an underclassman, he wasn't super confident in those hands. But this season, you see the confidence there. He trusts his hands. He lets his feet. He watches the ball. He runs to the ball. But yet the confidence in those hands as a receiver has been very impressive.
Especially the play after the catch too.
Exactly. They'll get those yak yards. 41-6 now after the 47-yard touchdown from Shively to Workman. Did you get that all on camera there? Good job. Cade and I have been practicing at home.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the best. He's got to run the camera a little bit outstretched too, so a little on the shakier side. But
we'll let him sit down here in between the half. He's earned a chance to sit down.
Got a good showing from home.
Yep, everybody traveled well. Because these nice nights
Yep.
are going to become few and far between. I mean, I hope they stay nice.
It's going to start
Especially
getting cold,
next weekend.
though.
Next weekend's got to stay
Yeah.
nice. Next weekend's got to stay nice.
Yeah.
No monsoon.
No, because, Saturday night,
Come on, you guys don't want that again?
Oh, geez.
No, man.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure my shoes still haven't dried out from that one.
Makes a great story.
Oh, there was plenty of great stories about that weekend. A lot we can't share on air. There were some moments that were very fun, some very good memories.
Well, we'll just leave it there then.
That's where we're going to leave it.
I don't remember. Was that the hotel?
That was the hotel.
Yeah.
That was the hotel. Shiving out a kick. It's a high kick. Parker's going to have a play on it. He'll take it inside his own 10 out of his own 5. He'll take off. Here comes the Trojan kicking team. But look at the run by Parker.
Parker on the return.
Took it from his own 5.
Number 42, Prater.
Looks like he got about 20 yards on the return. Yes, 20 yards on the return. So first down and 10 from the 25.
Cole Shively out there, he is head hunting tonight.
He
Really missed hitting someone. So he really is like put all of it tonight.
He's another one I wouldn't get in front of if I'm on the offensive side. He's Cole in our interview last year. He said he loves the fact to make contact in a football game. He loves it. 2 wide receivers split out to the left for McEwen. Goes right to Rogers, and Rogers carries it. And a nice carry on first down. Inside a minute to go before halftime.
You're getting something going here. You got pretty good yardage off that first play.
Let's go back to what works. We'll forget that scoreboard. Let's just go out. Let's just go up and continue the battle. Stetzel on the tackle. Riffle in there as well. This Trojan team really playing well here in this first half. Like I said, Culver, they've got some nice moments. Just continue to build on. Queuing out of the shotgun. 23 seconds to go. Right back to Rogers, and Rogers bouncing it outside, and there's Shively and company to push him back.
Rogers on the carry, tackled by a host of Trojans.
They're going to try to get one off. Don't look like it.
Doesn't look like it, and I think that's going to do it for the first half, as Triton will lead 41-6. We'll take a break. Well, like I said, we'll have the homecoming festivities, and we'll be back for the second half right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
It's now homecoming festivities, homecoming 2023 festivities to begin. I will now turn the mic over to Cavalier All-Conference swimmer Hayden Lute for your halftime program.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get to halftime. Hayden Lute will be the PA announcer for this halftime for this homecoming celebration, so let's join in. Hey, can you flip that right switch on, please? Thank you. How do you have like 8 minutes to get this thing done? Oh, here's the band. They're going to play. They're going to play over the festivities.
this opportunity to welcome the Culver students, alumni, faculty, and staff, parents, spectators, and the Triton visitors to the 2023 Culver School Homecoming. We hope that you enjoy your evening. Assembled on the sidelines are the members of the 2023 Homecoming Court. Representing the freshman class is Eliana Andrzejewski and Drake Sorich. Eliana is the daughter of Mitzi and Dave Andrzejewski. Eliana is involved in soccer and basketball. Drake is the son of Pam and Robert Zorich. Drake is involved in football, wrestling, and baseball. Also representing the freshman class is Corinne Doolin, Isaiah Gonzalez. Corinne is the daughter of Mitzi and Bill Doolin. Corinne is involved in volleyball and cheerleading. Isaiah is the son of April Gonzalez. Isaiah is involved in football, track, and weights. Representing the sophomore class is Brianna Hamilton and Caleb McEwen. Brianna is the daughter of Jennifer and Joe Hamilton. Brianna is involved in soccer, journalism, and photography. Caleb is the son of Jessica and Matt McEwen. Caleb is involved in football, baseball, and basketball. Also representing the sophomore class is Gracie Milam and Jonas McEwen. Gracie is the daughter of Lisa and Will Milam. Gracie is involved in volleyball, softball, and the class president. Jonas is the son of Jessica and Matt McEwen. Jonas is involved in football, basketball, and baseball. Representing the junior class is Cassidy Banks and Daniel Lava. Cassidy is the daughter of Brianna and Mike Banks. Cassidy is involved in soccer, FFA, and track. Daniel is the son of Mariana and Dorel Lava. Danielle is involved in football and men's choir. Also representing the junior class is Maddie Hamilton and Logan Caudill. Maddie is the daughter of Jennifer and Joe Hamilton. Maddie is involved in soccer, track and field, and travel soccer. Logan is the son of Tracy Fisher and Logan Caudill. Logan is involved in football, basketball, and track. The Homecoming 2023 King and Queen candidates are: the first representative of the senior class is Tia Champion and Jack Rogers. Tia is the daughter of Katie Champion and Bob Collins. Tia is involved in track and field, art club, and BPA. Jack is the son of Esme and Brian Rogers. Jack is involved in football, basketball, and art club. Also representing the senior class is Maya Marulis and Hayden Parker. Maya is the daughter of Angela Marulis and Rod Scott. Maya is involved in NHS, soccer, and dance. Hayden is the son of Kimberly and Doug Parker. Hayden is involved in football, baseball, and NHS. The third senior class representative is Giselle Villegas and Landon Stevens. Giselle is the daughter of Sandra Villegas. Giselle is involved in soccer, track and field, art club, Spanish club, and Cavs club. Landon is the son of Brianne and Chris Stevens. Landon is involved in soccer, National Honor Society, and Cavs club. Before we crown the 2023 Homecoming King and Queen, we would like to announce the winner for the class banner competition. In third place, junior class of 2025. In second place, the 7th grade class of 2029. And in first place, the 6th grade class of 2030.
All the seniors are in the middle.
Crowning this year's King and Queen is Autumn Hart and Jackson Carr, accompanied by Maisie McEwen, the 2020 Homecoming Queen.
Go Maisie!
Autumn is the daughter of Cassie and John Hart. Autumn is in 2nd grade and involved in mini Culver Cavs cheerleading, Lady Cavs intramural basketball, and Culver Youth soccer. Jackson Carr is the son of Deanna and Riley Carr. Jackson is in the 2nd grade and involved in Marshall County Golf Tour, Culver Flag football, soccer, baseball, and wrestling. Maisie is attending Grand Valley State University and studying occupational therapy. The Student Council wishes to thank everyone involved in the 2023 Homecoming Week festivities. The homecoming dance will be tonight in the cafeteria for all Culver students until 11 p.m. Now what we're all waiting for. A vote of the senior class. The 2023 Homecoming Queen is Hayden Parker. King, my bad. The 2023 homecoming queen is Maya Marulis. Congratulations to you both.
Minimal mistakes.
2023, correct?
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their two-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to Cavalier Field. Andy O'Hara with me here tonight is Tyler Rams and Caden Hummich on camera. Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Orion Limler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube in the IHSAA Champions Network. Some quick stats here in that first half. Let's go on the ground. Jaden Overmeyer, 6 carries for 83 yards, 2 longs of 29, 3 touchdowns, averaging 13.8 yards on the ground. Finney Prater, 25 yards on 5 carries, averaging 5 yards a carry. Cole Shively, 2 of 4 for 110 yards passing. 63 yards was his long, 2 touchdowns. The guy that caught those passes was Dante Workman with his 2 catches, 55 yards per catch on the average. Culver, Jack Rogers, 14 carries, 80 yards with an average of 6 yards a carry. Binion, 4 carries for 51, averaging 13 yards on the ground. Of course, Jack Rogers with that opening touchdown. If you're Culver right now, like Kenny and I pointed out, you're oh, so they changed it. Okay.
Yeah, that sounded a little.
But the big one, I don't know if Orion heard it down there. Warriors 0. 0-0 Judson and Winamac at halftime.
Yeah, 0-0. That's
I'll tell you what,
game.
Those Warriors are ready to. Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
The way the North Judson has been rolling lately, maybe it's good that Winamac kind of puts a halt to it tonight. For us, at least.
Oh, for anybody.
Yeah.
Do they want the lights on or do they want them off?
I don't know.
I don't care what we do.
They was wanting it for the halftime.
Yeah.
Hey, if they want it on, we leave it on. We're good. I can see.
We don't have glare, so we don't bother us.
Good.
Michael Skiles, Esquire,
So,
please report to the
Workman,
press box.
Overmeyer, and Hensley back deep to return. As we get ready to get this second half underway, Triton will start with the ball. Both teams with 7 drives in that first half. Triton gets ready to get on their 8th here on their first of the second half.
Deep for the Trojans.
And I'm sorry to kick. It was not Binion. I do apologize. As out there to kick now will be, I believe, Caden Baldwin. Of course, we had the homecoming. Congratulations to the King and Queen. And their victory lap of the golf carts.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Something I wish Triton.
Couple swings around.
My wife won't let me buy a golf cart yet. She says other things need done. So I'm saying, they make money every day.
Yeah.
Not that I make that much, but hey, they make money every day. I haven't found it all yet, but I know they make it every day, I guess. I had an old boss who used to say that. Easy for him to say.
Right.
He's not the one that's got to pay bills.
Yeah, getting squared away here.
All right. So second half underway. As Kenny noted, there will be a running clock here in this second half. But like I said, you're Culver. Come out and play ball. What do you got to lose? Go out here, play hard, play hard nose, play that defense you were capable of. You were playing earlier. Continue to play tough. And they're going to – little trickery as Javen May will fall on it.
That was trickery.
But even kicking that ball, just with the Culver messing it up, can make Triton just throw them off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, and they did muffle at the front line.
Officials will mark the ball in Trojan territory.
But if you're out there now, if you're Culver, just go out there, play defense, be strong out there, Tyler. If you're those senior leaders, what do you tell them? Because they are a young team.
Yeah.
There's so much talent in this Culver team.
Oh, I'm just telling them, hey, keep your head up. We're still in this game. They might let off the gas. We don't know, but if they do or if they don't, we're just going to still pursue. We're gonna stick by our fundamentals.
Win the play, win the quarter. Just try to
get something going.
Get something going here. First and 10 from their own 42 for Riffle, who's out there now, as he'll go to Overmeyer, who's leading the way on the ground for the Trojan. And Overmeyer still on his feet, but a flag. This one's probably going to be coming back here.
Yep, just the way it's thrown in that backside.
Flag on the play.
As Riffle will start here in the second half.
Yep, holding on Trojans.
That'll be Triton's 6th penalty of the ball game. Had 5 there in the first half.
As you guys may have saw, my brother got married yesterday. Kind of funny because he joined the broadcasting team, and next thing you know, he's getting married.
Wait, Q got married yesterday?
Yeah.
Penalty will go on the
So what was my invitation for?
Well, it was a they didn't wait. Quentin couldn't wait. So they just did it real fast.
So Q got married yesterday, and he didn't text me?
Don't worry, you're going to get an invite to the
well, he hand-delivered it. He hand-delivered it to me like last weekend. He hand-delivered it. Oh, my goodness. Well, congrats to them. Prater now is trying to bounce it, trying to stay on his feet, and good defense there, and a nice tackle. I believe that was Zorich.
Prater on the carry.
Couldn't quite. Might have been McEwen.
Seems like whoever joins with you guys gets married.
Tyler, so you
and I'm still single, you know. I like that.
You're kind of wondering, huh?
I'm rocking and rolling.
6-yard line.
My mom turned to me a couple days ago. Yeah, she goes, "Yeah, you're next if you keep up this broadcasting with Andy."
Well, I'm just saying. Now you look at it, okay. So first off, Caden got married, then Trenton got married, or is getting married.
Yeah.
Then you got Q, and now Alexa's getting married tomorrow. So there's 4.
And Hunter got a girlfriend when he was broadcasting with you guys. So I'm like,
boy, we're better than throwing the bouquet. Fumble on the play, and Triton will fall back on top of it. 3rd down coming up.
kind of like Brady was past the chains pushing his guy really deep, still blocking to the whistle. That's what they coach in practice, and that's what they coach during games, and they're following it.
We're better than the bouquet.
You guys are better than the bouquet.
All right.
It's that TV personality.
I guess. I've been asked to officiate one, thank goodness. Don't know. I don't know. I'll leave that up to other people. So 3rd down here, and 16.
Ooh.
Kicked outside. Riffle, ice water in his veins as Overmeyer will run it up, but he'll get knocked down short of a 1st down.
Jack Rogers was back there really fast, though. Just like that one time when he tackled Cole, you'll just see him come up right
just
in the middle.
flying right up through and just got that ball popped away.
Yeah.
But look at the strength of Riffle, though. He sits there, hangs in there, and just
knew he was going to take that hit. And
dude's got ice water in his veins.
Yeah. You have to come up with a nickname for him.
What's Orion doing over there?
Oh, he's catching the official off the side.
Oh,
for the Trojans.
So he was like on an angle there. All right. 4th down and 5. Triton's first 4th down opportunity. Prater going to try to go outside, but here comes the Culver defense and forces a turnover on downs.
Good stop by the Culver Cavaliers right there.
As Prater on the carry.
Prater on the carry. Tackled by Jack Rogers. Cavaliers will have the ball on down.
So you're right here. Now you're Culver. You're taking the hey, we just forced turnover on downs.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a penalty. That's fine. But guess what? We're going to turn something in. We are going to turn nothing into something here.
Here.
Let's go out. Hey, what we got to lose? Go out and play ball. Yeah, it's like I tell Cade, no matter what it says, you just go out and you play hard no matter what. You go 110 mile an hour, win or lose, right? Right? You 110% effort, no matter where you're at, right? He's shaking his head. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
we talk about it all the time. Rogers going to bounce it outside, cut back in. And
Rogers on the carry.
Eastside Limler on the tackle. Eastside Limler.
Eastside Limler has been deadly tonight.
Limler.
So loss on the play.
Loss on the play.
About 3 on the carry.
Mark the ball inside Cavalier territory at the 49-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down play for the Cavaliers.
Kind of weird team Vinny out there on the D end.
All right, so now 2nd down and 13 after the 3-yard loss. McEwen out of the shotgun is going to send Benny into motion. That's when he's going to go with the sweep play to the left. Benny going to try to find some space, but here comes the Triton defense.
Good gang tackle right there. Cole Shively was right there. He made the initial hit, and the rest just followed.
And Shively out there in safety spot with another big tackle. Cole Shively feeling dangerous tonight.
You can tell
he was ready to go, man. He was ready.
For the Cavaliers.
That's one guy, and that's what something about Coley gets that opportunity to play at the next level. This dude is ready to play any day, anytime. He's ready to go.
And he's always hungry. Each week he gets hungrier and hungrier, so never satisfied.
McEwen rolls right. He's going to leave a play for Caleb McEwen and Workman. The two collide. The pass falls incomplete. 4th down and 15 coming up.
Good coverage by Dante right there.
But it was the right play by McEwen. If you could throw a 50-50 ball up, see if Caleb could go up and make a play for it.
Yep. That's what you got to do as a quarterback, Just got to sometimes just give your guy a chance. Put it right there, see what he does with it. But just that time, he just didn't come down with it.
So Binion's going to go back deep to punt. Workman now back to return. Binion's got some nice kicks. I mean, he's hitting a few of those quite a ways away.
With a lot of pressure in his face, too. But watch Dante back here. Dante's deadly on those returns.
He's a patient returner. And the snap over. Binion's going to go back and try to fall on it. He's going to try to turn something. And he's going to get brought down.
Fumble on the play.
Javen May brought him down. And Triton will start in Culver territory.
Tackle by
Yeah, he's just right off the bat, just off to the side.
Trojans will have the ball inside Cavalier territory.
Not much you can do.
First and 10.
No, just kind of just a tough play there, but Binion, elected not to. Well, why not? Go back up, see what I can do with it.
Kind of remind me of that Seahawk play where that punter fumbled it or went over his head and he just started running, but then he just kicked it at the end of the play.
Ryder Gayhart in the backfield. He's gonna get it. Gayhart pushing even. Look at him push the pile, the freshman. Oh,
On the carry.
is it a fumble on the play? It's what we're hearing here to our left. So Triton did fall on it. All right. That's confirmed to our guys here to the left. Again, want to thank the Culver Athletic Department staff for setting us up in the group up here in this press box. Just top notch. Always top notch over here at Culver.
With some pizza, too.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, pizza. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we got to look and see where that come from. That
that was good.
We're going to pay attention to that, man.
Those cheese sticks.
That was money. That was good stuff there. So Wesher will relay the play and riffle it in at quarterback now.
Always love doing broadcasting with you guys because I go home full.
I'm telling you, man. Braylon Fisher going to be in the center spot. Zach Rinsberger out on the left tackle. Riffle back under center. Stetzel in the fullback spot. He gets the ball, and Stetzel will go up for a couple yards, and Culver plugs the hole there, and third down coming up. Trying on third down tonight. 1 of 3 going to this attempt. This will be their 4th attempt.
Stetzel on the carry.
I didn't check my first downs earlier. Oops.
No gain on the play.
Oh, to get
Third down.
so you can get squared away.
That's all right. Maddox Denny out there because Quintana will bring it in. Trying to get everybody who's all out there. I believe Gage Riffle also out there. Gage Riffle and Gavin Riffle both out there. Cohen Staten at right guard. Riffle's going to roll right. Here comes the pressure. What a big hit there.
Way to not get fooled by that play either.
From Caleb McEwen. And here comes the Triton kick team. It's forked down to Shively.
Brings up a 4th down
It'll be on the 13, so this will be
on for the field goal.
Easy kick for Cole.
Oh, he hit one from he's hit from 39 and 40 this season. His longest is 40. That's a school record.
What we can.
So 20, so it's 30, about a 32, 33 yarder for Shively. Shively low kick blocked up front by the Cavaliers, and they'll take over. Oh, as we have a Trojan shaken up.
Looks to be like Cohen.
8.
I don't know if that's Gavin Riffle. I can't tell who the number is, but I hope he's okay.
9.
So it's Cohen Hensley is down. He's
He's
back up under his own power. It's a tough play there. You get banged up and you down in pain. But Cohen Hensley, he's a tough dude. Watch him. He gets right back up and gets off the field and going to get some attention.
Let's see what. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. That was the run before.
Yeah, let's see exactly what happened.
Tied up there at the end.
Oh, now we got a flag just got tossed out.
Now we got a flag. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I like this.
Coach Whitaker was out having a word with the officiating crew.
That last play, I don't know if it was a late hit.
You said we don't have that play, Kenny?
I don't think I do. Let me see, because that would have been the last.
Yeah,
So personal foul on the Cavaliers. That'll be their 4th penalty of the game.
No, don't. He didn't get it.
It's personal foul. So on the Cavaliers. And it's still Cavalier ball. So it happened after the play. So it was a late hit. They'll mark the yardage off, I believe, from the spot of the ball. They'll move it back. Hope Cohen's all right. That was Little stinger there for him. And now the Trojan team coming off the field. They're going to send everybody else out. And they're going to go back. As long as I don't see a free kick, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Tyler, that was the longest 10 seconds of my life.
Doing that, the little
The free kick, the Lavelle.
Yep.
When the entire group in that press box was confused, we all looked at each other like, what is that?
Everyone was asking Eunice on the sideline what was going on.
Rogers with the carry. Like Rogers.
Rogers on the carry. Tackled by a host.
The fire truck lit up over there.
Second down play.
Final minute here of the third quarter.
It's a pretty neat setup with that fire truck and the flag came down. I like it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll get a spot. We'll get the camera up there.
Second down and 7 now. Binion's going to bounce it outside. Binion's got a lane. Binion drops the shoulder. Look at, or excuse me, not Binion. I'm sorry, Rogers. Rogers on the carry, excuse me. I saw the 2.
Good carry by Jack right there.
I looked down. I saw Binion down here kneeling down. Oh, boy. Wake up, Andy. So that's going to about do it for the third quarter.
It was a great seal-off block, though, on Cohen Hensley. They got him pretty good.
It was a nice run by Jack Rogers. Dropped that shoulder and drove. Man, this kid is a tough dude. I was talking to Coach Zahner up there about him at halftime. He said, "Yeah, he said, man, this kid's spectacular." But like he said, young group. But yet this is a talented group. And I was talking to Mike upstairs. This is a fun group. Plus they're doing some they're doing some cool things down here.
Some new things too that you really don't see.
Yep, and some new things. But we'll talk about the fire truck, Hayden.
Yep. No, I think Ryan's there.
Ryan's getting it.
He's getting her there.
Yeah, Caden and I try to.
So, yep, a
You
little
have to
bit
get
of
those
light.
cool lights there on the side. There you go.
Yep, got nice flag hanging up there.
Now you can see Caden's lights there. The Culver Cavalier. I kind of like that. That's kind of a neat.
Yeah, it's neat. Something
neat.
new.
I like it. What I like is the community involvement down here at Culver.
Yeah.
And we see that at Triton with the fire department. I love seeing that from when we go to these communities. Everybody showing up, things like that. I mean, that's got to fire you up as a player.
Yeah, it feels almost like you're at the next level with the fireworks going off and everything.
Oh, exactly. No, well, it's some people still can't get used to those fireworks.
I know.
I'm not going to name names.
I think it finally calmed down a little bit.
Yeah. I think this year they kind of did, but it is what it is. I like them, so keep them.
Jackson loves them. He sits there and he goes, "I know we scored."
Right?
We was at 4th of July. He goes, "Triton scored again. Triton scored again. Hey, Triton scored." So Jackson was on top of it. Danny likes him too. Of course, tomorrow, the long track out west for us, early in the morning. We got to go to Illinois in the morning. My nephew's turning 1.
Ooh, okay.
Emmett's first birthday. Uncle Andy's coming.
Bring me home some cake then.
Oh,
It won't make it.
I'm bringing beef back. That's what I'm bringing. I got a big cooler. I got beef coming.
Of course, cross country's going up to New Prairie. You got golf. You got their sectional
tomorrow. 1st and 10 now from the 21 for McEwen. He's going to hand it off there. I believe it was Tony Summers on the camera. Summers on the carry.
Had a nice little cut inside, but then just couldn't make anything out of it.
No gain on the play.
Okay, but Summers, that was a nice breakout and taking off run. I mean, he's got some nice speed.
Yeah.
So along the lineup there, looks like we got Dominic Bradley, number 75. Got Gayhart out here at linebacker. Preston Brookins along the line as well as Zach Rinsberger. Maddox Denny on the other end. McEwen, what a hit by Cummins.
Yeah, he was coming right through about 3 guys.
Good hit by Cummins right there. Oh, my goodness.
57, Brookins.
And we have a player shaking up. That was a hard hit.
Yeah. Kind of a sandwich with all of them coming through there.
Yeah, I got sandwich right there. You could hear it up here.
Mm-hmm.
I got my headset on, too.
Like I said, you never want to see players get shaken up. Well, I hope he's all right. And a couple of players okay. As they're talented athletic. Training staff goes out and takes a look. Like I said, hope he's all right. Coach Faust down there as well.
Oh, yeah. Setting up a little bit. Just got the wind knocked out of him, I think. He's ready to get up. He's coming off.
I'll tell you what, it's been some hard hits here. His Beam up, that's big because Ryan Beam, the senior, he's a big part of this team. Got to see him. He's a tough dude. Watching him on film, getting to watch film this week, it was a treat watching this Culver team. Like I said, granted, that you don't see it on the scoreboard, but how these guys play in like I said, the town, they are a young team.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a team. The future's bright down here at Culver. And they continue to battle. I mean, to grow the numbers, to grow this program. Coach Zaner did such a fine job for so many years. Now he's in the athletic department. So he's still an assistant coach on the team. But yeah, you see players coming back like Austin Zaner down here as an assistant coach. Coach Faust has got a good coaching staff. This Culver program is really going to grow.
I like it. The future is bright here, like you said. So to keep the hard work up, to keep pursuing what their goals are, I think they'll be a good team.
McEwen back to pass, sends one up high. That one's going to fall short of the mark.
Incomplete.
Like we said earlier, if he gets just a little bit more air on those throws, we're talking about a completely different story.
Fourth down for the
Julian Swanson out there on defense. You got Gavin Riffle on the far side. Wester outside linebacker. Caden Bradley. Cohen Staten out there as well. Wester, as I noted, is on the other side. Cummins in the second inside linebacker spot. I touched on all the linemen for Triton.
So I think they said they was going to go for it.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it here. Why not?
Is it going to be a hard count, try to get offsides?
Like they did it last time.
You want another shotgun? Oh, he's going to try a kick. His ball's free. And I believe that was Wester that picked it up, and Wester's going to take off, and he's got a Triton touchdown. Brian Wester.
Well, that's one way to score.
Yes.
So we're going to do this because we got both sides of it.
Touchdown by number 1.
Looks like he nicked it too, and then picked it up.
You can see if Orion got it from his view here. And it must have just tipped it just a little bit.
And Shively goes out to kick. Riffle to hold. Culver gets their substitutions, gets their guys off the field, showing pressure here on this near side. They got a good beat at the last time. Almost got a piece of it there was Isaiah Gonzalez got through. But the kick is good, and Triton now leads 48-6.
Riffle on the hold. Shively's kick is good. At the 9-minute, 31-second mark of the fourth quarter, it's Triton 48, your Cavaliers 6.
So next week, Culver will be down at Winnemac for a conference matchup there. Both teams with all conference matchups the rest of the way out. And Ryan's going to get us. I'll step outside and see. Ryan's getting our weekly wave. I don't like being on camera, but I signed off on this though. Caden waved. Kenny's down here somewhere. He's right there.
Yep, right by the 6.
Tyler, you can step out the side too.
Yeah.
You get your moment on screen. Well, Ryan keeps making me go on screen more and more. It's got to load. Got to lose more weight so I can be on camera. It's kind of one of those. It's kind of one of those things, Just saying, it's getting there.
No, you're perfect.
We're holding at 227. We're good. We're holding at 227. That's better because I couldn't get below 230. This is a win, man. Just saying, we're getting there. 220 is my goal by January 1.
Workman sent to kick.
All right, so here we go.
Dante on the kickoff.
Dante's got a leg. Watch this here. 9:31 to go. So Workman to kick. Gonzalez back deep to return as well as Kindernay. Workman high kick. I told you he's got a leg. Sends it up high, and Gonzalez muffs the kick. Tries to pick it back up. Here comes the Trojan deep, but look at Gonzalez go. But a big tackle by Esai Limler on the tackle. But dude, I thought the same thing last week. So it's Coach Evans, the head boys coach, saying, you guys are growing kickers down there. I'm telling you, Dante Workman's got a leg, man.
Oh.
David May can punt. I mean, hey, these guys can kick down there.
And we don't have soccer.
We don't have soccer. Well, we do, but it's in the youth leagues.
Yeah, and that was way before these boys were in youth. So,
but hey, Dante, soccer was one of his first loves. I'm just saying. Going to go to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to bounce it outside. Look at the shifty running, but couldn't quite get too far. As that on the tackle there was Caden Bradley, number 5. Two players checking in will be Brant Blackford and Braden Gunnels will check in, number 40. What I do like what I'm seeing here from this next week from this Triton team is their aggressiveness, the hunger to tackle. They're flying to the ball.
And this is a second group, too. This is the first group.
Exactly.
So it's installed in the second group, which is good.
Swanson will go out left as you got 3 wide receivers to the right here for McEwen. It was a tough hit there. As they're saying, as the Trojan team fired up, the first stringers hollering at their guys. As checking in now be Franklin Sullivan. Will now check in.
Summers on the carry, fumble on the play, recovered by Summers.
Yeah, the boys were real happy when the Franklin came in. They were cheering over there and jumping up and down.
And I'll tell you what, this Tony Summers, this kid, being a junior, but yet I think you're going to see some nice things out of him. A lot of speed with this young man. And Gonzalez, 2 very good runners. McEwen now goes to Summers. He has a free look on the outside, but what a good job tackling there by Cohen Staten.
He was this close from breaking that away and being off the loose. But what a good tackle right there.
If you're Coach Whitaker in this group, you saw your guys play real hard, start to finish. You had some tough moments there. Gayhart goes back to return. Binion's going to come out to kick. But yet, a lot of positives here for this Triton team tonight. Yes, the score was definitely was in the favor tonight. But however, if you're Culver, like I said, if you're a fan of this Culver team, there are a lot of positives. They can take. Yes, granted, the scoreboard does not translate to those positives, and it doesn't make you feel super great. But yet, what you're seeing, there's a lot of talented players on this field, and I really like what I see from this Culver program. Binion's kick goes back, and a safety as he'll run that one out the back of the end zone.
Ball fumbled into the end zone for a safety.
And that'll send Culver's team back out to kick as Binion ran out the back of the end zone.
Kind of smart. He'd just rather have them take the 2 points than the 7. So.
Yep.
And give them short field. I mean, that's a smart play by Binion. I mean.
It was, a bad snap, but, take a positive out of it.
So they'll kick out. They'll come out to the 20 and kick.
One of the Cavalier athletes of the week.
So trying to get them lined up here.
Yep.
And Giselle
Turn
Villegas.
team goes back out.
So let's hear it for our athletes of the week. Jacob Ringer and Giselle Villegas.
So Culver announcing their athletes of the week. So they're still getting a lineup here. Okay. It's like herding cats out there.
Yeah.
Let's get them straightened out here. So Overmeyer and Workman back deep with Hensley back deep to return. So out to kick now will be Caden Baldwin. So it's not like the pros where you get a punt. He's going to drive it from the tee.
Herrera set to kick. Back deep
Did I have a name wrong?
Workman.
So Caden Herrera. So if I've been goofing that up all evening, I do apologize. I thought it said 26 on his jersey. So Caden Herrera to kick. So they're going to explain that down here. You can also punt. You can also kick off. So it's whatever option you want. So Herrera to kick. Line drive. But what a snag by Rensberger.
Good snag. Would not just let it bounce off you, then they recover it. So
looking like a third baseman snagging the hot.
Yeah. A hot grounder right at him.
Grounder right at him, man. Right off the one hop. Like I said, next week will be a game time decision at Pioneer. So watch our social media. We will make sure everybody knows what's going on there with that. Good luck to the girls tomorrow, sectional for golf, and then the cross-country team as well. Next week, and then as we noted, the volleyball, you'll have senior night next week. Got a couple home games for volleyball, probably one of the last few we're going to have for volleyball home games. So show up and show out next week. And, of course, travel down to Pioneer for that boys football game next week and support your Trojans any way you can. And we also have junior high football on Monday. And that junior high team's a team to go watch. I think if I'm around Monday night, I'm going to try to go watch that junior high football game. There's some nice players out there for that junior high team.
Pretty good. They got the Lumberjack Jr. out there at tailback.
Got a little lumber, man. He's rocking, ready to roll. And I told Jackson that I would take him to a game if there was one at home to go watch. So Jackson and I are going to go to a football game on Monday. So
well, there you go.
Give that a try. Yeah, he's fired up. He's telling me how he's ready to be a football player. He's ready.
Yeah, when is he going to start playing?
He wants to play now. Cummins on the carry, gets a nice shot out of the gate. Will be third down coming up.
Cummins on the carry.
It's inside 5 minutes to go.
Jackson Hill be a monster.
He's mean, right, Caden? Jackson. He's mean, right? Yeah. him and Caden wrestle. He can be. He can be. Swanson will break out here to the right side. Riffle under center. Braylon Fisher, the man, and snap it. And Gayhard, look at that carry there. Look at Gayhard, that nice power running there.
Good carry right there, breaking tackles left and right. Just keep chopping those feet.
Gayhard on the carry.
I'll tell you what, when we were watching the scrimmage at Manchester and watching Ryder run. I mean, this kid here, he's only a freshman, but the way he chops those feet, though, a strong running, I mean, the ability that he has as a freshman, also the patient running to see the holes develop and open in front of him, he's going to be a special player as he progresses in his high school career.
Yeah, he played really good last year, his 8th grade year, you know. So
he's a very good runner. I like watching him carry the ball. Like right there, makes himself small, gets through the seam, powers his way through for a nice gain on first down.
There's a way to just tuck in behind. Nobody can really see him where he's which sides he's coming through at.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, when you're a running back, when you're like that, make yourself small, get yourself through those seams, and give yourself an opportunity to drive the ball forward. But yet, the strong running, though, you see the lower body strength with him being able to drive himself forward. As a freshman, that is a very impressive thing. Weisher relays the play in. So Triton looking to improve to 3-2, 2-1 in the conference. Cummins will punch it in from 8 yards away.
Cummins in for the Trojan touchdown.
Just pause and run right around the right-hand side.
Yeah. Nothing really can do. I mean, it was good blocking. I mean, he walked right in.
Yep. Cummins is another one. You know, as a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore, we saw him lay some nice hits. He's a guy who can get out there and he's athletic. But strong. You look at the underclass, there's a good
really
mix.
Good news for Triton that they have good runners.
And that's a testament to the program they've ran here at Triton.
Trojans on for the conversion.
2-point conversion try. Riffle goes outside to Gayhard. He's going to have the corner, and he converts the 2-point conversion.
Gayhard in for the conversion at the 2-minute, 9-second mark of the fourth quarter. Trojans 58, Cavaliers 6.
But, you know, if you're Culver here tonight, yeah, you know, things haven't gone your way, you know, but learn from this. Because, you know, when the sectional play starts, you're 0-0. It don't matter. I mean, you go out, you continue to battle hard. There's a lot of positives. You know, you have some nice players. You know, you look at Jack Rogers, you know, McEwen, Kindernay. You got guys like Binion, and you have a good line. Once you kind of beam, there's another one, Parker, another one. You got guys all over the place that can make plays. Tyler, if you're that group, you're those seniors, what are you telling those guys? You say, hey, you know, tonight didn't go, but the score didn't bounce our way, but yet we did a lot of positive things on the field tonight.
You know, I'm saying, like, you're going to watch film tomorrow morning, so let it sit with you over the weekend, but then start Monday, forget about it. You know, you got a fresh new week. You got to think about a new game. You got to think about new strategies. You just got to worry about that. You can't worry about the past because you can't fix it, but you can play better next week. So
you know, how do you get better in this moment? And you know, this is a group I think that can get better. And I think at sectional time, you know, last year, this was a team that went to the sectional championship. You know, they got there for a reason. You wouldn't hand it to them.
No,
you got to get there. And their work ethic down here at Culver, these guys here, look for them to continue to put that work in.
I mean, they had a chance at the start of the game. It was 7-6, and they were right in it. So you know they can do it.
You know, and Triton tonight with that offense was just clicking.
Yep.
Now to kick. Be Brant Blackford. Let's see if we got another one. Blackford now. Another kick. Pushing it to the side. It's going to go out of bounds and a penalty, and then the Cavaliers will get nice starting field position with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. As the clock continues to run, they'll set the ball. McEwen will lead his team out there. So I'll tell you, you know, Jack Rogers has ran. He was impressive. He had that big run. That dude there's a tough guy. I mean, he's a great runner.
Door number 16.
Not only that, he'll hit you on defense too. So.
Following the game.
Binion, you know, there's some nice runners. There's some strong team players on this team.
Got a good group of leaders and athletes out there on the field.
2 wide receivers split to either side for McEwen. 1st and 10 now from his own 35. Goes to Tony Summers up the middle and some strong run, but the Triton defense, that front line playing strong. Final minute here. So we'll run down our scoring for tonight. Triton intercepted for Cole Shively to start the game. And then Shively punched him with the quarterback keeper from 1 yard away, opened our lead to 7-0. Then you had Rogers with a big run down the middle, setting up a 10-yard touchdown where the 2-point conversion failed, where it was 7-6 at that point. Then after that, Triton did not look back as Shively to Dante worked for 63 yards through the air, put the lead to 14-6. Then Jaden Overmeyer, it was a hat trick for that young man all in a row as he had a 9-yard touchdown in the first quarter. He had 2 more from 21 and 27 yards respectively there in the first quarter. He had 2 the one in the 21 from oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He had 9 yards on the first, and then he had 29 on the next 2 in the second quarter for those scores. And then Shively to Workman again for a 47-yard touchdown, put him at 41-6 at halftime. And then Triton had a punt return score put him up 48-6 from Brian Wesher. And then there was a safety, and then Cummins put the last touchdown in to lead put our final score 58-6 on the Gayhart 2-point conversion. So Triton will improve to 3-2 in the season, 2-1 in conference play as they get ready to set on their next road game. As they got 3 more out of the next 4 games will be on the road, as they'll be at Pioneer for that one. So we're going to hang it up here from Cavalier Field as Triton wins 58-6. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight was Tyler Amsden, Caden Hummich, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Orion Limler. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.